Hello, you guys. Today is Monday, February 11th, 2019. The time is 9:41 p.m. Or sorry, a.m., not p.m. I'm sorry, I'm already off to a bad start. I'm sorry. I wanted to say a quick prayer for Ozzy, or ask everybody out there that knows Ozzy Osbourne and loves him to, pray for him and all that stuff. And today also we're going to do my makeup, which normally, but we're going to switch it up a little bit. I have all of my favorite eyeshadow palettes out right here, and I have decided to select one color out of each palette to use on my eyes today. Like if this palette here, for say, has the darkest black color, it's going to go on my outer corner. But we're going to do the face stuff first, like concealer and all that stuff. Sorry if my voice sounds a little scratchy today. I don't really feel well, so yeah. And I did want to get to that prayer to Ozzy. Dear God, please protect Ozzy. Apparently he has been put in intensive care unit wherever he's at. Watch over and protect the Godfather of heavy metal, dear Lord. We thank you for helping him. Hopefully you help him. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Amen. Also, I'm going to try my fake lashes today. I've never used these before, so I honestly gotta say I'm kind of a little scared. Okay, this is the one I wanted. I think, yeah. Okay, now as per usual, we're just going to continue on with our normal steps. Which is foundation, or concealer, and then foundation, and then powder, and then all that stuff. And yesterday, I noticed I did not blend it out all the way, the foundation, so I'm going to make sure I really blend today. So if it takes me 5 or 10 minutes, I'm sorry. Of course, this is why I do live better, because it is, you know, easier, and you can do it almost as long as you want. Also, does anyone know if AC/DC played the Grammys last night? I didn't watch it because I don't have cable in my room, and there's no word on it on their news feed, I don't think, but I'll check again here in a second. I could be wrong. My phone probably needs refreshed from yesterday because I check their news constantly. I know that's stupid to bring up, but whatever. And today, we are going to do eyeliner, I believe, or I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. I don't really like doing eyeliner that much. Okay, now we're done with that. Now this is going to take me a few minutes because yesterday I did not blend it out all the way and it just didn't look right. So I'm going to use my handy brush here and do that. And this is the foundation I'm using, as you can see what it is called. You always have to shake your foundations up. Just make sure you, when you go to spray it, that the sprayer is like right here, or the pump. Sorry, not spray. But it's similar, so that's why I said that. Because it shot everywhere the last time I used it, and I was like, what? And this foundation, you don't need maybe this much unless you like a lot of foundation, which I personally do not. I personally just like a little bit. Let me collect some of that off of there. Alright, now we're going to start on this slide like usual. And today I'm going to take a little extra time on my powder as well, because maybe that'll help, because I don't remember putting powder on yesterday. And maybe that's why it looked like I had a tan face, but not a tan body. You can see my neck is very pale, and these foundations were bought when I was still tan. But you do have to be aware this foundation does dry a little faster than expected. Unless it's bunched up like that, I think. I still haven't gotten around to getting the L'Oreal foundation that everybody's been trying, and I really am wanting to try that. And as you can see, I didn't really, screw up like up here, I meant to say. Sorry if I cut off and it takes me a minute to respond. That's because I'm focusing here. You gotta always make sure you get this area, even if you have to do this. It makes it look smoother. And there's hardly any lines. Especially if you put powder over that area, which I'm done with foundation now, so I'm putting it back real quick. And my favorite powder I use, this is my go-to brand, is the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat powder. As you can tell, I'm about to need a new one. This one is about 6 months old. I don't remember when I bought this. I know I got it at Walmart, because this is the shade that I think matches me in their collection, and it's the shade Natural. And when I'm natural, I'm very pale, so I did go for a shade that was a little bit darker. And I usually don't cake it on like this, and to me this is caking because this is a lot more than I usually use. I'm just trying to get everything to look smoother than yesterday. I went out in public like that, and I could not believe I looked that terrible in public. Normally I don't screw up that bad. But I bet I'm gonna screw up with the eyelashes today. I don't know, is it better to do your eyelashes before anything else? I need to know. Because I've never done fake lashes in my life before. I'm very excited to see how these turn out. I'm going to go ahead and open them. Let's see what the instructions say on the back. Get ready to turn it up with those bat peepers. These false lashes that contain synthetic hairs are the perfect accessory to trick out any look, from big, bold, and loud to soft and sweet. You've got lashes in every genre to fit your mood. Plus, an added benefit, it really scares people when you take them off. I guess we're gonna find out. I have actually never owned a pair of fake eyelashes before. And the fact that I got these at the dollar store and they're by my old favorite makeup brand, Wet n Wild, is really cool. I'm confused on how you do this though. Okay, it's the lash glue, obviously. How do you get these off? Okay, there's that. Ah, it's already got some on it. This is kind of scary. I'm confused as opposed to where I put the lash glue, honestly. Did I put it on here? I have never in my life dealt with fake lashes. I saw them and thought maybe, hey, it would be fun to try. Oh, I would need to cut the tip of the glue. Yeah, that's weird. I want to get that little piece so it doesn't get in the floor and so my cat doesn't get it or whatever. Okay. That'll work for now. How do we do this? I don't know if you put it on your skin or on the lashes, but I'm pretty scared. So we're going to try this. That was an epic fail. Hold on a minute. Let me take them off before I do anything else. Come on, I'm not even doing this right. I guess I need to Google a video on how to do this before I do anything else. Or YouTube a video. Sorry. Sorry, I know I probably got a lot of people's hopes up high. But, yeah, this ain't working. That doesn't smell like glue either. That's weird. Of course, there's all different types of glue. And I'm going to take a makeup wipe and remove the glue off my eyelid so it doesn't dry anything shut. Sorry about that. I had high hopes for the eyelashes, but I have never dealt with them before in my life. Okay, that removed it. I'm gonna go ahead and do my natural thing here where I normally like clean up my face a little bit. I know it's like, let's see, 13 minutes in, but who cares? I got plenty of time today. I do need one of my mirrors, and I did figure out a way to store them somewhere. Sorry, I'm gonna check my face makeup before anything else. This way I can make sure if it fits or something. Up here looked like it might have been a little bit out of whack. I do need to brush my lashes, or brows, not lashes, sorry. But I do use this to brush my lashes sometimes when I do. It's actually really easy. You just have to be very careful. You do it like this. But I don't really need to do it today, and I'm not, because I'm afraid of poking myself in the eye. And I do have my individual eyeshadows here as well, but there are not many of them. They're mostly by MAC, and I do have to pull the tripod a little closer if I can real quick. There we go, finally. Sorry about that. I should have done that at the beginning of the video, but I don't really care right now. Now we're going to get into the rest of the makeup. Got my 3 handy brushes here. First one we always work with is this one. No, actually, I had to prime my eyelids first. And today I'm wearing gray and black. I'm wearing a Nirvana shirt. Oh, you know what they look like. So today, to match the shirt, I'm going to be using the MAC Bare Study Pro Longwear Paint Pot to prime my eyelids. Because this stuff is amazing at priming your eyelids. I'm not even joking. I mean, I have 2 more of these. I have the, let's see here. Oh. Let Me Pop. And the other one is called Let's Skate, but this is probably like my 4th or 5th jar of this one. And my sister gave me this one. I didn't even buy another one. I planned on it, but she said, I don't use it, so why would you buy one? And I'm like, okay, if you don't use it, I'll take it. And this stuff, believe it or not, does not take a lot of stuff to prime your eyelids. It actually works really well. Let's see. Okay. I had to make sure I had it all covered. Okay, now let's see. I'm using all different brands here, including Kat Von D, MAC, and NYX. And probably my Sephora one if I can't find a really dark one that I like. Forgot to put my sponge up. I think it's just time to have, you know, like sit down and really play with my stuff here, because I have never really done that before, and it's kind of like weird. I mean, as many videos as I've done so far on this account, you would think I would have at least one video where I just sit down and play with it and discover what I can do and stuff like that, and bring you guys along for the ride, because obviously live videos can be viewed by anybody just about. I think to use a dark color on my... No, not that one. I think to use a dark color on my eyelids, I'm probably going to use the NYX Vivid Brights eyeshadow in the color Pillow Talk. But the problem with this eyeshadow is it's a little bit harder to get out than the MAC paint pods are. It's a little bit drier, so we need something like this. And this is my eye brush anyways, as I call it, because it does my eyebrows and my eye makeup. Wow, this thing's dry. What? That's not good. I've only had this thing for a year and it's already dry. Well, that was an epic fail. But, let's see. That's freaking great. I paid about $15 for this thing. Of course, $15 ain't a lot of money compared to what I could have paid for it. At least it wasn't a MAC one. I mean, it's high-end like MAC, but it's not like expensive as MAC. So we're going to move on to a different one. And I'll be out of this MAC Pretty Shiny Things palette that I got for Christmas. It's going to be the darkest color down here. I'm afraid to do this because I'm afraid one of them might fall out, but this one right here. And we're going to use the MAC brush for that because it's got the flat end that I need. You see what I'm doing here, obviously. That's how I do it in school. Or how I did it in school. Only it was not that amazing at the time. I bet this side's probably going to be an epic fail. Or maybe not. Who knows? It might turn out to be the best. See? Didn't turn out that bad today. Okay. I'm gonna put this back. Oh, I forgot to put the brush back in it. I don't use this brush for any other kind of eyeshadow. Oh God, everything is making me itch today. Now we're gonna pick a color out of here. Look at all those colors, man. Sorry, I don't want to blind you with the TV. I'm going to take this brush here, and we're going to dip into this color right here. A lot of people have this palette, I noticed. Almost everyone I watch on YouTube does. And I finally got it, thankfully. And you see? Sorry, I'm used to it. I'm having to look on this side. I'm gonna double check everything. Okay, that doesn't look bad other than that right there, which that was not on purpose. I'm also gonna use this same brush for the crease. That's a little note that you can do is blow the excess powder out of your shadows, because otherwise they'll become really dirty and cakey. Now we're going to use this palette for the crease, which is the NYX Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette in the colors Warm Neutrals. And this is what they look like when it's open. Ooh. You can tell I've used these a lot. There are certain ones I didn't use, though. I'm going to go for, I think, this color here for the crease. Only got to use one more palette for the lid, and then I'll be done with that until I'm done with the sorry, I know I'm not finishing my sentences, but right now I'm really focusing on doing the eyeshadow. I'm just going to say I'll finish my eyes when I'm finished with mascara and possible eyeliner. I'm considering it today. I don't know. I could be wrong. It might be a huge mistake. Because, as of lately, I've been going through a lot of emotional and physical changes. And that's not fun. It hurts sometimes. Wait a minute. There is one eyeshadow palette that did not show up. Where is it? Here it is. This is the one I wanted to use on my crease. This definitely needs to go back in the little compartment. Sorry those eyelashes were an epic fail. I thought that was kind of hysterical myself. Now we're going to take this pink peach color here, right here, the light one, and do it all over my lid to my brow bone. Okay, now we're looking a little bit, we're almost done. Now we just gotta do eyelashes or eyeliner or mascara, whichever one I decide. I'm probably just going to stick with the usual, which is mascara. Or who knows, I might decide to do eyeliner today. Alright, now this palette is done. No, I'm not done with it, but you know what I mean. Let me put the brush back real quick, because I'm done with my eye shadows. This is the look right now. It does not look as bad as yesterday, thankfully, because that was the first time in years I actually did terrible at doing my makeup. And I'm like, what? Of course, I do realize that it is winter time, and my tan has faded away. So, yeah. But I'm not really from here anyways. We just live here because of an unfortunate circumstance. I'm putting these eyeshadows back real quick. I do not want to lose any of them because I use them daily, even though I'm kind of mad that the one dried out. This one. That's right, this one. It's one of my favorite ones, too. That's what's sad. It dried out, and I'm kind of mad about that. Hold on a second here. Well. Okay, now for mascara, I have 5 choices here. I've got, let's see, the Wet n Wild Mega Wear Mascara in the color black, which I've used this one before. And I have the Benefit Cosmetics They're Real. This is just a trial size that I got from Sephora. I've got the regular MAC mascara. I've got the NYX mascara here. I don't know if that says Le Gros Gros or Le Gros Gros or whatever. But whatever. And I've got the waterproof edition of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. So we're going to pick one here. I forgot to put an eyeshadow back real quick. Ow. I'm probably going to use the Wet n Wild Mega Wear because I have only used this once, I think, and it actually does really good. So we're using this one. And for my right eye, I'm going to actually use my mirror, but you guys know how to put on mascara, I'm assuming, so I might end up doing both in the mirror. See? You can tell a difference every time I have no mascara on and when I do. It's like the before and after side. So we're going to try this side in the phone. I'm not feeling good. Again. I know we're done with that. We gotta do cheeks, lips, and then we're done. Right now for the blush, I'm gonna be using the NYX Illuminator in the color Magnetic. And believe it or not, that's really pigmented to be an illuminator. So we're gonna start with this side because I always end up doing worse or better on the other side. This side is my worst side because of my right eye, which all of that will be coming to an end very soon because I will be getting new glasses. Sorry about that. I am having a very bad day. Let's see how this looks in the mirror, because based on my vision, I'm not going to believe it until it gets better. Clean the stuff off the mirror. Not too bad. Doesn't look real cakey or anything. That's weird. I got a breakout right here or something. That's weird. Whatever. It ain't bothering me, so I'm not worried about it right now. Kind of curious to know what's there. Alright, now we gotta just put everything up real quick and then we'll be done. Other than lips. And for my lips, I have no idea what I'm gonna pick because I've got a lot of options here. Okay, now we're done with that. And we're gonna put the fake lashes back, even though they were an epic fail. Just like that. Make sure my mouth's cleaned off. Okay, now I want to let you in on something before you start using one of the lipsticks I'm about to use. You must always put a chapstick on first. Mine happens to be by Kiss. I've got 3 other ones right here, but this one's my favorite, even though it was very expensive, and it is only sold in one store in this area. So I do use it sparingly, but I will be buying another one whenever possible. It smells like grape. It's got Paul Stanley on the front, which is one of my favorite members of Kiss, other than Gene Simmons, and really they're all great dudes, honestly. Every musician is trying to be a great musician, you know? And you have to wipe it off just a little bit to put on one of the lipsticks. And one of the lipsticks I'm about to use are called the NYX Lingerie, correct me if I'm wrong pronouncing it, lip glosses, lipsticks, and this is what they look like. I got these for Christmas and never really used them. I kept thinking I only had Liquid Suede lipsticks, and I do have mostly their Liquid Suede lipsticks. It is my favorite brand of lipstick of all time. Sorry about that. But the color I'm about to use is called Lace Detail. So we're going to put everything back real quick. And it says it's color number 3. So when I go for it later, I just have to remember that's what it is. And beware, these things usually dry fast. Well, it looks like I put my foundation on my lips. That's funny. Do it one more time. I might end up removing this. Always make sure you do this also. See, it dries really fast. I'm not going to touch it with my finger though in the event it's not all the way dry, but I remember it's color number 3. And this is what it looks like with the makeup I just did and my glasses so I can see the final review. Ooh, not too bad. Not like yesterday anyways. I mean, still a little darker than usual. Let's see here. That's weird. You can still tell that there is makeup on me, obviously, because I don't normally look like this. And let me take off my robe real quick, or my robe, but you know what I mean. You know what these are called. These things are really nice to have for keeping your clothes protected. I would highly suggest to any beauty guru either get something like this or an old robe, even a nightgown, a t-shirt, or basically anything that you can put on to protect your top half of your body when you just got dressed into a nice clean outfit. I'm gonna hang this up real quick. Now we're gonna talk for a second and then I'll be done. What I wanted to talk about is AC/DC really doing another tour? I guess we will find out. I'm super excited, and I am sorry, Ozzy, that you're in the hospital. I don't know what your condition is right now. In fact, I really need to look it up to make sure you're okay. Let me look it up real quick. Ozzy Osbourne treated in intensive care over pneumonia fears. Wow. I really am sorry, Ozzy. That's sad, actually. Pneumonia, I had that when I was a little girl, and somehow they were able to save me after spending 3 weeks in the hospital. But the article I'm reading is from NME.com, which I hope that doesn't get me kicked off YouTube, but the musician recently postponed some UK tour dates after failing with the flu. Ozzy Osbourne has been treated in intensive care over fears he could develop pneumonia, it has been reported. The former Black Sabbath singer recently postponed his next UK tour after contracting the flu. He later developed bronchitis and was sent to hospital by his doctors. According to The Sun, a source said doctors feared he could contract pneumonia, which in a person over 70 can be fatal. This sparked a lot of panic among those closest to him, but doctors reassured everyone that he was in the best possible hands. Ozzy's a fighter and getting better day by day. The worst is over. He's smiling again and he can't wait to get up on stage. Osbourne has been hospitalized for the last 11 days. He is reportedly due to be released next week. Speaking of the postponed tour dates last month, the star said, "I'm completely devastated for having to postpone the European leg of my tour. It just seems that since October, everything I touch has turned to shit. First, the staph infection in my thumb, now coming on down with the flu and bronchitis. I want to apologize to all of my fans who have been so loyal over the years, my band, my crew, and to Judas Priest for letting you all down." He added, "However, I promise the tour with Judas Priest will be completed. It's being rescheduled right now to start in September again. I apologize to everyone. God bless and love you all. Ozzy." Wow. Ozzy, I'm really sorry. I know how bad that stuff can be, because I have been through all of those things. And me having panic attacks the way I do and stuff like that, and having anxiety issues, it doesn't help me. So I can imagine how it feels in you. And I hope it is not fatal, so just know that you will be with me in prayers as well. Long live heavy metal and rock and roll. We love you, Ozzy. Hope you liked my tutorial. Sorry I couldn't speak well today. I have a little bit of a speech problem sometimes, but alright, God bless you all.